So for me personally, the journey started with Moneyball and watching the movie. And the movie inspired me to read the book. And because at that point in time, that was, 8 years ago, I was trying to connect people to the value of data, and so like what we sometimes joke about, backing our thoughts with science is sometimes a revelation, and we chuckle about that. But that really, that was kind of the start of the journey, because it talked about what it took to make a change and break the old paradigms. And so a big piece of innovation is not necessarily finding cool technologies. It's more, the way I see innovation, it's more about seeing what cool things other people are doing and figuring out how you can do the same thing in a totally different space with a totally different group of people. To me, that's the definition of innovation. And so seeing what the Oakland A's were doing with data and just smashing the old paradigms was something that we were really trying hard to overcome in a chemical plant. And so once you start rolling that snowball, you move into other books. So we looked at the Undoing Project, and then that naturally leads into Think Fast, Think Slow, Think Fast.
Think Fast and Slow.
Thinking Fast and Slow. And then the new book, Noise. And then, so that was my personal journey that got me to you guys. But then kind of at the same time, my team was looking at, my GP team before I got here was looking at eye tracking. And they were trying to understand, how could we implement this new cool tool into helping safety? And how could we use this tool to help with console operators? So a console operator is someone who sits in front of 8 computer screens, and each screen has a different section of a processing plant. And each screen probably has 200 data points on it. And most of them are run in automatic or run by some part of the process. But the person is there to oversee and intervene if needed. And so understanding where their eyes are going and where their attention is pretty critical to keeping the plant optimized and keeping people safe. But in addition, we were thinking about eye tracking in forklift drivers to see where their attention was. And so eye tracking isn't really ready for that type of use yet, just because the technology isn't there and the software isn't there. But the ideas of attention were really intriguing to us. So we were trying to figure out who could help us with attention. And so that's how we came across you guys, because you guys were helping some other people in industrial safety. And you were referenced in some of the HOP literature. And so HOP is a new concept for GP, and helping to put science behind that philosophy is going to go a long way. Because once you start putting science to a philosophy, then you can put math to a philosophy. And then once you put math, then you can do engineering, and we're a company of engineers, and we always want to go back to being engineers.